U.S. Army tests upgraded airdrop systems. The U.S. Army's Yuma Proving Ground opened its range in March for a week-long demonstration of advanced airdrop and parachute systems, drawing more than 300 participants from the United States and 11 partner nations to Arizona. Hosted by the Yuma Test Center, the event put the Army's latest air delivery technologies on display, including powered cargo systems, upgraded personnel parachutes, and long-range GPS-guided supply packages. The demonstration focused on one of the Army's most pressing battlefield challenges: how to keep troops supplied when aircraft cannot safely fly directly over hostile territory. At least 100 people at YPG have played a role in planning or executing this mission, Edgar Hurtado, Air Delivery Branch Team Lead, said. There are a couple of technologies that we are seeing for the first time, but really we wanted to showcase this to the U.S. and partner nations. Much of the attention centered on cargo delivery systems built for contested airspace. These platforms are intended to be released outside the reach of enemy air defenses and then continue toward troops on the ground with improved accuracy. There are a lot of aerial denial capabilities by adversary forces, Hurtado said. When we have forces within an aerial denial bubble, it gets hard to resupply them with ammo, food, water, and equipment. The idea is to drop something outside of that bubble and have that powered system fly into there and resupply our troops with accuracy. The Army also used the week to show progress on interoperability work with Allied aircraft, particularly the European A400M transport plane. We've been working on a project for interoperability between the US T-11 main parachute and the European A400M transport plane, Hurtado said. For this big test week, we invited a lot of international partners to showcase the interoperability that we already have. That work is particularly relevant for joint airborne and logistics operations with allied nations, where equipment compatibility can directly affect mission planning and execution. Heavy equipment airdrop systems were also part of the demonstration. The Army said existing safety confirmations are already in place for low-velocity airdrop system platforms used to deliver vehicles and fuel blivets, along with a container delivery system typically used for food, water, and ammunition. The personnel side of the event focused on the Army's T-11 parachute, the standard system used for airborne troop drops. We're in the middle of making a new update to the T-11 personnel parachute, Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Hicks, commander of the Yuma Test Center, said. We demonstrated a mass tactical exit of an aircraft on 2 days. We have glide modifications, long-range GPS-guided delivery packages. You name it, we have it. For readers outside the defense community, the T-11 is the parachute system used by U.S. Army paratroopers during large-scale airborne operations. The ongoing update effort suggests continued refinement of one of the Army's core personnel insertion capabilities. The larger focus of the event, however, was logistics. Modern battlefields increasingly force transport aircraft to operate at standoff distances because of air defenses, drones, and persistent surveillance. The systems shown at Yuma are intended to help bridge that gap by delivering supplies with greater precision from outside high-threat zones. Yuma remains one of the Army's premier sites for this kind of work, in part because of its unique infrastructure. We have a 1 kilometer by 7 kilometer drop zone that doesn't exist anywhere else in the country, Ross Gwynn, YPG technical director, said. All of the instrumentation coupled with that can collect all the data testers need in an experiment. He added that Yuma continues to serve as a leading location for parachute and decelerator testing. Within the decelerator community, YPG is at the tip of the spear in advancing those capabilities and providing the performance data that they need to continue iterating, Gwynn said. Throughout the week, visiting officers, engineers, and partner nation representatives watched multiple sorties and repeated airdrop passes from bleachers overlooking the drop zone. The setup allowed participants to see systems in operation while exchanging ideas on existing technologies and future requirements. This demonstration is really showcasing where the Army is moving when it comes to contested and congested logistics, Hicks said. It's ensuring we're putting out the best kit to the war fighters that we can.